Welcome to 5-Minute Finance Tips. Now, should you invest in the stock market in 2021? Jack Bogle's advice. Jack Bogle once said, "The greatest enemy of a good plan is the dream of a perfect plan. Stick to the good plan, the traditional plan, and you'll make it far." But how does this help you in 2021? What's the good plan and what's the perfect plan? Let me just say that I'm not a financial advisor and that these are just some finance tips that I have learned from my own investing journey and I'm here to share. The answer is simple. The good plan is the simple plan, the traditional plan. That's buy, and never sell. Simply put, become a hoarder. But a lot of people want to beat the market. A lot of people want to time the market. This normally involves waiting for the perfect moment to buy and to sell stocks. In essence, you aim to beat the market by predicting the market, but the market is made up of millions of people and thousands of stocks. You literally have to be from Hogwarts to time it. And even then, you probably wouldn't. Normally, this is something done by day traders or stock market enthusiasts while they're meant to be working. They can sit on their laptops and look at graphs all day. They buy and sell every second. Sadly, if everyone that tries this, only about 3 to 5% of people actually succeed and can produce regular profits for a sustained period of time. Similarly, others wait for the doomsday scenario. This is normally someone who's too busy to day trade but only wants to invest at the perfect time. They plan to wait and wait until the money that they have is worth nothing. They're holding on to that $5,000 in cash and inflation is going up and it's 50 years on and they're still holding to that $5,000 and saying they will invest today if the market goes down. They plan to wait until the next crash so they can start investing. But that might take 5 years, or it could happen tomorrow, and you never know when you're at the bottom of the market until long after. Others prefer to invest on a regular basis. This is the dollar cost averaging method. This method is where you buy on a regular basis, a daily basis, a weekly basis, a yearly basis, and you're not really looking for specifics, you're just buying the entire broad market, and you're gonna buy and you're gonna hold, and you're never gonna sell. Dollar cost averaging is an investment strategy in which an investor divides up the total amount to be invested across periodic purchases of a target asset in an effort to reduce the impact of volatility on the overall purchase. Dollar cost averaging is also known as the constant dollar plan. This is a simple plan. This is a good plan. Using the ASX 200, for example, on the 20th of February, it closed at 7,162.5, dropping to 6,391.5 on the 2nd of March. Then it sharply rose again on the 3rd day, then down again on the 4th, and so on until it hit the bottom. No one knew when the bottom would be, so on the 9th there was a 7% drop followed by a 3% rise. The stock market is volatile. If you thought the 9th was the bottom, but then it rose again, and then you thought it's back up and you started buying and then it drops some more. What happens with most people is as soon as they see the market doing this, they start to panic, they start to buy, they start to sell. They can't tell what's what, everything's up, everything's down. It doesn't make any sense. For those who bought on the 23rd of March and sold on the 8th of January, they made 48% returns. But how many people really bought on this day? Instead, many people waited, hoping it will drop further, thinking, we might just get 60% reduction. On average, if you buy stocks regularly over the next 10 to 40 years, you will see an approximate 8% return compounding each year. This is based on historical averages. You also get the benefit of not worrying if you made the perfect buy or wondering if you should sell because of random value drops or gains, but you know you'll keep investing no matter what. There's an amazing game where you get to time the market, stay in the market, you choose when to buy and when to sell, and it's an experiment. It's free and you can find the link in the description below. There's no such thing as perfection when it comes to investing in the stock market. It's very hard, if not impossible, to execute. Missing out specific days to buy or to sell can cause you to lose a lot of money. But generally, over long periods of time, the market grows. I suggest you keep it simple and invest regularly in things that you understand. But a good plan is simple. It's worked for many people in the past, it'll work now, and it will likely continue to work in the future. And we have seen over the past few years that the stock market does not necessarily follow the economic status of a country or the world. It stands on its own. It's its own beast. I'll finish with another quote from John Bogle. "Owning the stock market over a long term is a winner's game, but attempting to beat the market is a loser's game." Thank you. Please leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.